PANPOUR. Hey, what's up, Buzz? Hey, gamer. I feel extra low on this overlay. 1 second. What's going on here? What are we doing? What's going on? Am I being cut off by that? No, that's right where it's... Doesn't... Yeah, close enough. I just learned you can shiny hunt Pokemon Champions. Yeah, it's a little, like, unintuitive relative to some other shiny hunting, but the thing. Can I just stop this from, like, even trying to load? One in 4096, you get to check tempo when it wants, wouldn't it be pretty quick? I'm not sure about all that stuff. It kind of depends on the space between the checks of 10. And I feel like you might be limited in how frequently you can check. So yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look at the factors, but it's certainly, I mean, I'm sure they made it like something that you can reasonably expect a shiny with. I don't think they'll really... They're very hesitant to ever put any kind of shiny hunt that you can do that takes a long time. Like in Scarlet and Violet, like what did we have? Like Spiritomb on the mountain. Like there was very few static Pokemon like that, you know. And with Spiritomb, I feel like they only did it almost out of like lore, like, oh, it'd be dumb to have multiple Spiritombs just like hopping around, you know. Maybe that's the way they thought, at least. What's up, Kyrie? Hey, gamer. What's going on? I have a niece named Kyrie, but it's like Kingdom Hearts Kyrie. So it's different. How's Terry Crews not aging? I think is very good physical like health. Good diet, regular exercise, and genetics all play a factor in that. There's many people who I think that trio has made them not age. Like, Ewan McGregor, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, he looks like middle-aged, but like he looked middle-aged in like in Star Wars in Revenge of the Sith. Like he looked the same. Like, he looks exactly the same. And like Jennifer Aniston, I don't know how much work she's had done, but it seems like it's never noticeable. Like I don't think there's ever been a time where it was like, look, Jennifer Aniston, and she's clearly like Botoxed up or whatever. Like she still has a lot of her facial movement and stuff. G 7 stream freak. People say Tom Cruise doesn't age. He looks like a doll now. Terry Crews looks the same as in White Chick. Yeah. Well, I think Tom Cruise definitely had a bit of work done. I think there's these like there's more extreme work that you can get done that like has a higher chance of being dramatic, like a dramatic change. But then we start to associate sometimes like with the more dramatic ones, we start to associate with that with looking older. Like for example, Bradley Cooper, got a lot of work done, and then I think went out into public a little too early, and like he like looked theoretically young, but everyone was like, I could tell that you got plastic surgery until he looked older, you know. Derp, what's up, Derp? Hi, Derp. You like that? The Kyrie, yeah. It's a good name. I just got my Switch, or Switch. Case for my Switch too. I combined case and Switch. That's cool. What kind of case is it? Keanu Reeves genuinely looks the same with a beard and long hair. Yeah. I think he definitely looks older. Like if you see him like right now, like he has a gray beard, but like without the gray beard, I think is like he's very few wrinkles relative to his age. So. If he shaved and had the cut of his younger self, I think he'd look pretty young still, yeah, for sure. Rihanna definitely minimal aging, for sure. Listen, I'm one of those celebrities because I'm a celebrity, obviously, right? Ivan, what's up, gamer? But if I shave my facial hair, I think I'd look about the same as I did like 5 or 6 years ago. It's been alright, Ivan. Just been chilling. Let's turn this on. I think do less lighting today. They shaved Jensen Ackles' beard for About Rising. He looks older without it. I think that happens sometimes. Yeah, the beard can change our perception a lot. Like if somebody has a lot of signs of aging, like around here, like the beard, boom. Hope your day's amazing. Hey, you too. Yeah. I've been thinking about Supernatural lately. Kind of want to watch it, even though it's like a little bit formulaic. Like it's not as bad as a lot of the other kind of like, you know, CW type shit from then. RDJ, HBO, yeah. Like some cheeses, you know, like some cheese. Oh, I forgot. I gotta go. Where's the cheese? Yelling at my neighbors. Yeah. Like, what's her name? What's her name? Trying to think of her name. There's this one actress. I'll remember at some point. Oh, thank you. F4 I see your face right now. Jensen Ackles without beard, JFK. Okay. I could see that. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Where do you think I should post images of my Switch? Probably just like... There's not really a channel for that, technically, is there? Pokemon General. Other games? Maybe, I guess. Either way. Please, no Switches on Discord. Just in a movie I just watched. I keep thinking her name is Melissa something. I keep thinking Melissa McCarthy, but that's not, obviously not her. Huh? I'm trying to think of this actress that I thought aged well. And I can't think of a single movie she's in to Google what her name is. PlayStation State of Play today showed Wolverine game coming out this year, announced a God of War North spinoff about Kratos' late wife. Oh, is that what I was saying? I thought someone was actually playing it. I didn't think it was a trailer. Infamous remake, that would be cool. I would think a Prototype remake would be cool. I thought Prototype was cool. Okay. I think Prototype was also like Infamous and Prototype were like kind of trying to do the same thing, you know. Prototype's Xbox, yeah. And then Infamous was PlayStation. They were both their like exclusives. Marissa Tomei. Oh my god, I just remembered her name. That's such a great feeling when you remember someone's name. I think Marissa Tomei, like, Marissa Tomei, like 9.9 out of 10. And then I think she aged very well as well. Oh, she was freaking Spider-Man's mom. God damn it. Of all the, I was like, ScarJo looks the same. Yeah. That's a carefully crafted thing. Shiny hunting, probably. Well, I say shiny hunting probably because I'm too lazy to change my go live notification, and there's always the chance that I stream something that isn't shiny hunting. And so just in case, it's like a disclaimer. Shiny hunting, probably. I think. I swear I just saw chicken grass right there. My brain's not working. I've had an off day. Duder with the 5-stream streak. This is insane. Sucker Punch released Yote last year. It'd be a perfect time to ease the work with remaking and remastering two first two Infamous games on modern console. Sure. I don't want a PS6 announcement. I think that would be a little wacky. I don't think that's needed. I think that'd be very greedy. I think a lot of people still have PlayStation 4s and not PlayStation 5s. Because one, they're trying to profit off of the console instead of it being like a loss leader kind of thing. Like sell the console for cheap and then get everybody's business with the games that you sell on console exclusives and stuff like that. And console exclusives are like the selling point for buying a console, all that stuff. None of that's really a thing anymore. Don't remember if I mentioned it last time, but I found a full shiny Noctowl. My heart will suffer forever save while hunting for like eggs. Hey, very nice. That's super cool. I like Noctowl shiny. I think people are kind of haters, and honestly, that general color scheme isn't my favorite most of the time, but I think it really works on Noctowl. It's like a mysterious, like green yellow kind of vibe. I don't know how to put it. It's just like the vibe I get, and I think it works for Noctowl. We actually got Noctowl without necessarily intending to. We were hunting Miltank. I was distracted. Oh. What was that noise? I didn't get a shiny. We were hunting for Miltank and we just stumbled on that. I don't remember what percentage it was. Was it like 60-40 or something? I think it was like 60-40 or 70-30. And we got Noctowl, we got Farfetch'd because we switched to daytime hunting. We got Noctowl, we got Farfetch'd, and then we got Miltank. You got your Leaf Green A setup and done? Oh, nice. What's next? I don't remember what's next. Is it purple? Is that like a Hello Kitty thing? Hiromi. Is that like a Hello Kitty thing? Is that what that's supposed to be? Role Model, New Song Tomorrow, Malcolm Todd, Stacey Lacey, Wallows, Vince Staples, Marias. The Marias? Is the Marias a thing? It's the Marias. Or are there multiple Marias? Multiple different Marias making songs independently. It's part of Hello Kitty? Okay, like it's like its own like thing. It's not technically Hello Kitty, but it's like Hello Kitty adjacent. Okay. Stack the Legends and then 2 other rumors, right? Good luck, gamer. Oh, I never heard of them. Drummers are X. They disbanded the band after they broke up. Came back 2 years ago. Released a fire album. Okay. Oh yeah, I was confused. I was like, her name's Maria's. Like it could be a thing, but I had just never seen it before. And I was like, well, she's all of the Marias. Oh, it said no to rebel. I hate the iOS keyboard with a passion. I don't mind it. I've gotten a chance to use it a few times. And, all right. I've watched myself type letters and put the one next to it. Potential skill issue? Potential just your phone, or is it like it's happened on multiple iPhones? Okay. Okay. Sure. 8 SE and SE3 and then 16. What are we on now? Like 47? iPhone 47? I watched the latest episode of Mofusand with a friend. It was a lot of fun. Me and Amy might watch that if it comes up. Kitty shark doo 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 doo. They're gaslighting me. They'll update it and mess up the keyboard. Update it again as soon as it starts driving me crazy and be like, see, nothing's wrong. No war in Bossing Say. First of all, pisses me off. I think they've been doing that with a lot of people. Very greedy. Yeah, that's a little wacky goofy. Probably like some kind of licensing thing. Something like that, but they should be able to figure it out. There's probably a good, like, explanation, but not a good excuse. Monkey. Only to 143 out of 500. G's. Hear me out, though. Dub? What is this? Ghost Stories? What is this? Death Note? Who watching the dub? Who likes dub over sub? Who like generally likes dub over sub? I know there's exceptions, but does anybody like dub over sub? Depends on the anime. I think it's very hard to have a dub be a better experience than the sub. Like, I think there's almost never a time where it's better. It's just like it has like some quirks that make it worth watching one, or like watching the dub. Ooh. Yeah. The thing is that, like, a lot of the time these voice actors are not bilingual. Like for a vast majority of the characters that they will voice. And even if they listen to the character without knowing the exact words that are being said in the context that they're being said and everything, like, you can try to translate as much as you can, but I think it can be very hard for them to like say things correctly. And I think you can really tell like that it just ends up sounding like a bit tone deaf in like a different way than the context that people normally use it. Like, it just doesn't work. And it's not to say there aren't exceptions, but I think those exceptions are almost always when someone is multilingual, polylingual, polyglot. When someone speaks the native language of origin and the language that's it's being translated to, I think it tends to be like replicated a bit more. But like, man, is that rare. And man, is it rare for like someone to bring to the table without speaking the native language, for someone to bring to the table what should have been brought to the table. I'll watch some if there's no dub. The dub is just as good. Sure, I'm sure there's some that can do that. I think like with Vinland Saga it works too, since like, to be fair, it's based on characters that aren't supposed to be from Japan, you know? Okay. Attack on Titan, good dub? Yeah. There's some good dubs, but like, would I still watch the sub? Yeah. I'm going sub over dub for Attack on Titan. And I think it's just because Attack on Titan was such a big anime, they were like, oh, let's invest a lot into this localization. You know? Like, let's make sure we get it right. Because it's just such a moneymaker. Whereas it's more of a just like, oh, we'll get some extra cash from this market with the dub, you know, otherwise. My Hero Academia. Did I not power? Oh, good timing. There's a character named All Might. This is insane. All Might, big guy, pants okay. Why would I know this character from this anime I haven't watched? Gojo of MHA, what? Everyone knows All Might? I don't think so. I don't think so. Who's everyone? Weebs? No, I mean, I know it's a popular anime. I'm sure a lot of people are aware of them, but yeah, no idea. And, like, I know of Gojo, but I don't know that I would even pay any attention to, like, the references I've seen to him in popular culture. Like, for some reason, Gotham Chess uses, like, turns Magnus Carlsen into Gojo, like, once every 2 thumbnails. Why? He photoshops him to be Gojo. I guess the thumbnails work. He keeps doing it. It's working. Jojo sub's bad. I'm a defender, so lifeless. Well, I think what you're defending is that, hey, sometimes the dub is worth watching, not that. Or like, hey, sometimes the dub is like just as good. Oh, hey, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I started streaming on YouTube like a couple weeks before the video. Chat was a little dead, to be honest. And listen, shiny hunting is just chatting, but with extra steps. Okay. So not having people chatting for like entire stretches of a stream was like, I need some people chatting. And YouTube was the way. Justice, what Pokemon have you phased on? So we got 3 Audinos, and then we got so we got 2 Panseers, and then we got 3 Audinos in a row. So 2 Panseers in a row, three Audinos in a row, and then we got Roserade. Then we got a Roserade. And like obviously shiny hunting is uneventful. And so I like having periods of downtime, but like it was a little dead. It was a little dead. Dubs of live action shows should be illegal. It's never done well. Yeah, and I get why it's not done well, because it's like you can't like freeze a frame and just like have the character's mouth keep moving to make it make sense. I don't trust anyone who watched the Squid Game dubs. Yeah. It's not that I don't trust them, you know, Young Metro, but it's like, why? Like, not wanting to read is crazy. Like, you can read and see what's happening on the screen at the same time. You have peripheral vision. You know? Like, sit further away from the TV. It's fine. That's good. You know, gamer, I appreciate it either way. I appreciate the thought. It's whatever. I do appreciate it though. Even I can't read 8 hours of visual content. Right. Yeah. Good luck. I hope the food's tasty. I hope you're making tacos. I've been cooking a lot of like kind of like Mexico vibes. That sounds good. I've been cooking a lot of like Mexico vibes food. Like I used pork loin and I made like just like some diced pork tacos with some corn tortillas and just a little pico and some hot sauce. It was just a great time. Just got a good cook on the pork, good caramelization. Just let that be the whole thing. Like it was like you're eating pork and then oh here's a little bit of corn, here's a little bit of tomatoes and onion and jalapeno. Okay, here's a little bit of sauce. It's a good time. Shrimp chip. Oh hey, that's yummy. I can't eat shrimp. Amy. Well, it's not that I can't eat shrimp, but like if I'm gonna cook something, I'm not gonna cook one thing for me and one thing for Amy. So shrimp's off the table. Amy hates it. She hates it. Burn shrimp are mortal enemies. That and hamburger. Well, it's not even hamburger. It's that hamburger formed into a patty and then put on a bun. Yeah. It's like I don't like shrimp that much, you know, to like eat it and be like, I'm just gonna make shrimp. I'll make you something else. Like, I don't like it that much. It's not that good. Hormiya dub feels more natural than the sub. You don't speak Japanese though. How do you know it's natural? I guess it's like tone, sort of. Like sometimes the sub isn't as accurate, or it has difficulty conveying concepts. So sometimes it can feel like a different context. But worst texture of any food? What? It's like a firm meat. Like it almost has like a crisp to it, you know? Like it's like crisp meat, but that like gives it a feel of freshness. Like if your shrimp is like too soft, that's like weird. Ceviche is a bi-weekly thing for me, yeah. I'm down with ceviche. Seafood hot dog? Crisp but squishy, that's a good way to put it, yeah. Maybe you should try it again. Maybe you'd like it. When's the last time you had shrimp? Seafood hot dog? I guess if you don't count the casing. Snap? Snap. Oh, you're talking about... Okay, when I think ceviche, I don't think shrimp. I don't think like the aguachiles kind of thing. I think of like fish. I usually think fish when I think ceviche. I know you can do it with shrimp, but then it just feels like a different thing to me. Yeah, like 3 out of 4 of these first pictures, when you Google ceviche, the first 4 pictures are fish and not shrimp. So I think, yeah. Peruvian ceviche does not use shrimp. Yeah, ever. Yeah, that's the one I'm used to. That's when I see people like ordering it and shit on like TV shows and shit. It's always with fish. I thought that just when you did it with shrimp, it was just aguachiles. You know, like, is it not? It's technically different. It's Mexican ceviche. Is it always with shrimp? Well, wait. Mexican ceviche often doesn't have shrimp. It depends on the region of Mexico. Yeah, so even Mexican shrimp doesn't have to be. Yeah. Is this like Tijuana kind of thing? That's like always shrimp? Maybe it's like it's a Tijuana thing. Sonora is shrimp as well. Sonora is shrimp. Classic Mexican ceviche is with whitefish. Shrimp is a more modern take on ceviche. Okay, so listen, hear me out. Hear me out. I didn't think that for not a good reason, but it seems like it's more like commonly with shrimp now, but that's not necessarily like, you know, because it always be like that. Nicole's grandmother likes my ceviche. I wanted my recipe to copy it. Hey. Yeah, I think I'd prefer the fish, like mahi mahi type vibe, but I'm down with the shrimp too. Aguachiles uses salsa. I feel like you could put salsa into ceviche. A couple of the recipes I was looking at had salsa. And salsa just means sauce too, to be fair. Like they'll just grind up a pepper and they'll be like salsa. You know. But I get what you're saying. You can dine a 5-pound bowl. The fish is like a contained meal. That's fair. We'll get non-shrimp ceviche at some point. I mean, it's really good. It's really fresh. Right. Yummy. If it has salsa, then it's not ceviche, it's aguachiles. Aguachiles, raw, spicy Mexican dish served immediately. Ceviche is in citric acid for 20 to 30 minutes. Culturally, they do typically, the reason it's called aguachiles is because there are blended chilies with it. Yes. But I don't think adding blended peppers to a ceviche would inherently make it an aguachile. I think it appears to be that the marination time is the determining factor. I'm just saying. Like, just so we got it correct. Ceviche, crisp, light, refreshing thing. Yeah. To me, like, having chilies in it is crisp and light and refreshing. I love the fruity taste of peppers, so, and I think it's very refreshing. And the like spicy with like the acid and stuff, I don't know, to me it feels very lively. So I think it works. I'm down with that in my ceviche. There's chilies in ceviche? Yeah, well, blended chilies is salsa. Or whatever. Not ground to a paste. Either way. But we know that at least that technically the thing that makes one and the other different things is the marination time. So if you made aguachiles and let it sit, then that's not aguachiles, I guess. That's what the internet's saying. Monkey. Vegetable forward pico with shrimp in it. Tomatoes kind of cringe sometimes, though. Excuse me. Avocado hay. It gets soggy. Ooh, the cloudy. Yeah. Olive oil. Olive oil? Not avocado oil? Come on. You missed the opportunity. Orange. Okay, I'm done with that. What's wrong with cold avocado oil? What? Why would you want to consume cold olive oil? What? I just want to taste it. You don't like the taste of avocado oil? I think it's fine. What? Do people not eat avocado oil raw? No, people use uncooked olive or avocado oil all the time. It's still, yeah, I mean, yeah, it is a higher smoke point, so it is a very good cooking oil, but that doesn't mean you can't use it for its, like, raw applications. It's totally good as a drizzle oil. I was like, wait a minute, Mr. Chef Man. I like good olive oil, but I think other oils can kind of bring something else to the table that maybe olive oil doesn't bring. It is good though. I mean, I use olive oil with like my eggs. At most cooking, I use olive oil if I'm like trying to add fat and taste. I use olive oil still. But I wouldn't be afraid. Avocado oil is just expensive, but I wouldn't be afraid to use it. Especially in the context of like BJ. Specifically. Sesame oil is, it's just very overpowering. You have to be so careful with sesame. But I like to put sesame oil on my eggs post-cooking, too. It's really good. Amy does not like sesame oil. I put it on a salad the other day, and I didn't put too much. It was like really good salad. It was delicious. I loved it so much. One of my favorite salads I've ever made. Very simple one, but and Amy was a hater. She was hating. I don't get it. It's just really like it has like a beautiful nutty taste. I don't know. It's just like a nutty, earthy, delicious taste. Yeah, that's literally what I make in the morning. But I don't use salt and pepper. I use adobo, which has salt and pepper in it, but like also other things that are delicious. You just have to be really careful with adobo because the salt is ground so fine that it's so easy to oversalt. You have to go really minimal with the adobo. Is sesame, are you saying sesame oil is umami? Is it umami? I hadn't thought of it as having glutamic properties, but it could. I just hadn't considered it. My guy. I didn't even think of it that way, but that makes sense. I mean, because nuts are like what, mostly protein and fat, so makes sense that they would be like, you know, umami. So that makes sense though. Most people growing up in the US have a very light umami diet. Yeah. Only getting it from natural glutamate like cheeses, seafood. Racist studies. Can't believe it. Yeah, and like it's in like meats too, but steak and stuff. But like outside of those kinds of protein sources, yeah. The thing is that in a lot of other like countries, they specifically will have condiments and stuff that specifically bring umami, whereas we don't really have like an umami bringer other than like ketchup, and that's like, so it's like a lot of sugar. So to get the umami, it takes like, it doesn't work because there's so much sugar. Banana ketchup. Banana bread. Yeah, well, I think that in some applications, ketchup is fine. I had banana ketchup once, and I was like, okay. I was like, all right. I think that it's that it oftentimes is used as like a primary condiment, and I don't think a lot of the time it really works there. But I think in tangent, or like in tandem, wrong word, in tandem with other condiments, it can like bring a lot to the table. So like mixed with like mayonnaise and like relish, then you have like a good burger sauce, you know, kind of thing, or like a Thousand Island kind of thing, you know. And Americans start popularizing pickles that aren't cucumbers. Yeah, I guess we kind of put them on sandwiches sometimes. And there was that whole, like, you know, eating a whole cucumber thing. Okay. Oh, I thought, I was, like, thinking you were saying cucumbers that aren't pickled. Like, and I was like, I feel like we do that kind of stuff sometimes. Yeah, we don't have a lot of pickled stuff that isn't cucumber pickles. No. But let's be fair. I think, like, of all the vegetables, fruits, of all the fruits and vegetables, I feel like the cucumber lends itself the most well, you know. Dinner time. Oh, have a good one, gamer. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you around, okay? You too. Pickled radishes are on par. Pickled garlic. I think that can be a nice, you know, like, ingredient or, like, with something, but, like, I just want to dog down a pickle, you know? Sometimes you just gotta dog down a pickle. Grillos are insane, too. Grillos are doing pickles correctly. Can we get some Grillos? Listen, I'm ready to pay $7 for, like, 4 1/8 inch spears. I'm ready to do it. Take my money. They're good. Pickled carrots. Pickled carrots solid. I think it would make me, it makes me like pickles more. When there's like a good like pickled salad, like a quick pickled salad kind of thing, you know, with like some cabbage and some carrots and stuff, I think can bring a lot to the table with like a lot of dishes. And there's carrots in kimchi sometimes. Depends. Which is a sort of lacto ferment pickle kind of thing. Pickled onions, yeah. Yeah, pickled onions are really lit. I thought of something that went away. What, eggs? Pickled eggs? Cool. Kool-Aid pickled eggs. Yeah. I'm down with pickled eggs. Yeah, a little stinky. Yeah. Certainly would enhance an aspect of them that people don't like, but I think a lot of it too is that a lot of foods that people don't like, it's not that they couldn't sit down and appreciate it, it's that there's a knee-jerk reaction that they can't get over, right? Like, for example, blue cheese. Like, I think a lot of people, if they just tasted blue cheese, it would be fine. I think it's that when they eat it, it has such a distinct taste and they think, oh, mold bad, I have to not like this. And their brain goes, I don't like it because it's bad. Because you're saying it's bad. Like, it's not saying I don't like it because just the taste is objectively bad. It's like, no, this is a very unique taste, and now I know that's what this tastes like, and therefore this is bad because I don't want mold. Wins against pickled cucumbers. But that's fermentation. A little different. Yeah, and then, well, they do lacto fermented pickles. Like, that's pretty common, you know. Like, you know, you're not gonna find it at the grocery store, but like, you go to like a farmer's market or something, and they'll have like lacto fermented pickles, type of vibe. So you can certainly find fermented instead of just pickled pickles, but. Pickled Brussels sprouts? No. I think of all the things like right now, like that could be pickled. I think that would be one that I would like the least. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of the texture of Brussels sprouts, interestingly. And I've had them cooked every way you could do. And yeah, when they're crispy, okay, but the center, it's still that kind of weird slime. It's a slime, you know? Slime is the one texture that just like, I'm not about. You know, like poorly cooked okra and like undercooked eggs. Sometimes like half rendered fat. Egg whites, yeah, no. I'm not messing with it if it's undercooked. That's why I'm over easy at a minimum. Like when I see sunny side up and it's like, oh, the bottom's crispy and then the top, like I can see like a very clear layer of albumin. I'm like, come on. Albumin? How about albumin? Okay. Come on now. 2026. It shouldn't be crispy. You're focusing on the wrong part of what I said. Is that a hard and fast rule too, also? A sunny side up is traditionally cooked on one side without flipping, but whether or not the bottom becomes crispy is entirely up to your cooking technique. Somebody come get this guy's chef coat. I know this too because when I cook my eggs in the morning, I cook them a certain way where it does get crispy. There's still a little bit of uncooked white on the top, and then I flip it just to get that fresh oysters. That I don't mind the slime. Yeah. That I don't mind the slime. It, like, makes sense. It works. Yeah, like there's a layer of albumin in it, like, you know, and then I just flip it for 5 seconds to cook that very gently. If you crisp sunny side up, I don't trust you. I think that makes it like better. It's a better sunny side up. If I ask for a sunny side up, it's crispy. I'll fight you. What? Fight someone for making it better. I right back, chat. I right back. Excuse me. Yeah, they're on good qualities. I would say yes. I would generally prefer crispy. Yeah. Just better texture, better flavor. I do like a fried egg on biscuits and gravy, but I want crispy. Not too crispy where it's harder to cut, but like at least like some decent crisp. But on my morning eggs, I want a harder crisp for sure. But I'm biting through it like on a piece of toast. And a lot of the time I'll have a slice of some brown sugar ham too. And so I gotta like really bite it. And so the crisp is not a problem texturally. He's cool. One of my chefs makes scrambled with biscuits and gravy. Always hit on that. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. That's just like not cohesive, you know? That's like because you have trouble. Hey, what's up, Harla? Hey, gamer. Sorry I missed you. I was looking at Twitch chat. Oh, soft scramble. No, it like mixing in with the gravy. Like, oh no, it doesn't sound good to me. It would feel like almost like curdled gravy at that point, you know? Oh no, we don't want the soft scramble. Like if anything, I would rather it be a hard scramble. But yeah, no, it's got to be fried because the yolk mixing in is different. That's different. Yeah. Second sauce was my nickname in high school. Secondary sauce, I'm sorry. Shortened to second sauce. Yolk? We've already been over this. I'm a salmon connoisseur. Salmon? A salmon? It's salmon. Like salmonella. It's not salmonella. Salmonella. Checkmate, liberals. No, it's pterodactyl. Like mnemonic device. Yeah. Those work. Yolk doesn't work. Yolk. Yolk. Let me tell you a yolk. It doesn't? What? Whoa. I hope you get semantic satiation? What? What are you saying? Okay. It's where you say a word so much doesn't sound like a word. Oh, I remember that. I remember that definitely from the schmoking days. That would happen a lot. I'm like, that doesn't even sound like a word. Okay. Everyone says yolk, and like there's an L, and it's yolk. Yolk. And they'll be like, it's been colloquialized, and it's like, oh, colloquialized. We rewatched Zoolander the other night. We got to do that soon. Soon enough. Such a banger. Orange vanilla polar. Oh, top 3 sparkling waters ever. It's so good. It tastes like real orange. Orange mocha frappuccinos. Jitterbug. You ever thought there was more to life than being really, 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 really? I don't remember that one. I think I might just be silly. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, it's not a good time, sweetie. Not a good time. I'm sitting in a way that would make it hard for you to jump up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you some pets, huh? I'll pick you up. How about I'll pick you up when I get up next? Does that sound good?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was a little hesitant at first, Mr. Mugatu. I mean, you've never hired me before, and I've been around
for ages and ages. You've been around for a long, long time and never wanted anything from me. And now you're retired.
Oh, it's like when you're showing the like them diorama.
Like that. But now the forbidden fruit must be tasted.
Well, when Mori told me what you were willing to do, I...
Todd! Are you not aware that I get farty and bloated with a foamy latte?
My mistake, Shackleville.
Your mistake indeed.
Oh.
Yes, Derek.
Aries, get
What
down.
Mary said I was willing to do for you. Let's get back to the reason that we're really here. Without much further ado, I give you the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good.
Is this from the second one? Aries, get. I need to get down. So this is not a good time. You chose to jump up.
A center for ants. What?
How can we be expected to teach children to learn how to read if they can't even fit inside the building?
Derek, it's just a
I don't want to hear your excuses! The center has to be at least 3 times bigger than this.
He's absolutely right.
Cat. Yeah. You couldn't stay up for too long. It wasn't working. I'm sitting in a way where she can't really like sit on me. Just like stand with like 1 foot on my leg and like 1 foot hanging, and I'm not gonna reorient either. I'll pick her up when I go over there later. When I go to pee, I'll pick her up. That's the first thing. Okay, thought so. Yeah. Because I remember the second one was like more centered around that whole kids you can't read good thing. I love an acting so bad that it's good. Yeah. And well, it's like trying to be bad so that it's like ironic, and that makes it good. Like, I think if someone was acting like that and they were serious and you knew that they were serious, I think it would feel painful. But because like obviously Ben Stiller is self-aware, it makes it tolerable. Just knowing the intention behind something makes it different, you know? If you were to tell me to watch a movie about male supermodels trying to stop themselves from assassinating the Malaysian Prime Minister under Kung Fu mind control, I would never touch your recommendations again. It is really good though. Yeah, it's kind of a sleeper. It was really underrated when it came out. Like, people watched it and they hated it. They didn't like it. And then later it was on DVD and people were just like, oh, what's this bullshit? And then it was an instant classic. Hello? I'm okay. I responded in the comments. It corrupted, you said? You tried to respond and you said it corrupted? You might have said something that YouTube didn't like. Potentially. I don't know why, but like certain phrases and stuff like that, YouTube will be like, this comment's not going through, so. I find the live format isn't really, I think, a good place to do it, and I think that if you go to a multi-hunter stream and you try to have the conversation, I think it's very lopsided because people will immediately dogpile you, and it's like, you can't respond fast enough to everybody, you know? The thing is, too, I've never gone to a multi-hunter stream and been like, I don't think this is this or anything like that, because it's just not really about that, you know? But I've seen other people do it. Go do it in one of those like bigger streams with like 150 people. Good luck. You know? Or like on that Twitter thread, you know, like all the people that are following that person that quote retweeted me, they're all people that, you know, have a vested interest in defining things a certain way. So, and in my stream, it's just like a majority of people tend to agree with what I said, so. Obsession is gross to 148 million, Backrooms 118 million. That's really good, especially for the budgets. Obsession a little bit higher budget, or I'm sorry, Backrooms a little bit higher budget, but still. I didn't know until a few days ago that Obsession was, what do you call it? Directed by that guy who's like in all the shorts, you know? Not the shorts, but like he would make like short-ish form content on YouTube. I had no idea. That's insane. And then I think his friend did the like remake of the Hunger Games, remember? Yeah. Yeah. It's really not fair, too, because I can talk way faster than you can type. It's not going to really be fair. I think anybody watching, even if you were correct about stuff, it wouldn't seem, you know, it wouldn't seem very fair. And not that it matters how, you know, how we're perceived, but it just doesn't, you know. Such budget $750,000, gross $148 million. Pretty bonkers, yeah. Some other movies have done similar things. I don't know to as great of success, but like Blair Witch Project, I think was at like a 100K budget kind of thing, maybe even a little bit less. So it's been done before. Paranormal Activity, I believe, was also pretty low budget and pretty big in the box office. Nothing super crazy, but very few movies have ever had a comparable like budget to like success ratio, you know. Sometimes comments don't show up and then they all of a sudden appear also. I don't see it when I pull it up here. I don't see that it says there's a hidden response. So yeah, I don't see it, so but it could just show up. Ain't Navarrete actually put an insanely crazy performance I haven't seen. It's like Jack Nicholson. Are you talking in The Shining? Oh, I mean, you can join my Discord and you can say it there if you want to. It's whatever. Shining. I was also thinking, when I think of iconic Jack Nicholson performances, I think of The Shining, and then I think of specifically One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which I need to rewatch. She overtook it. That's a bold claim. We'll have to check it out and see. Sure. Remember the hype die sound? Yeah. I can't find the specific tweet that you're talking about either. You know, I didn't want to put that specific person on blast. Quite a few people went and found it. So it's definitely still around, but it's definitely difficult to find as well. But a lot of people, criticism that I got, that I understand why people are saying it, but I think people just don't get the big picture of it, is that people were like, well, you didn't call anybody specifically out. Like, how are we supposed to stop this behavior if we don't call people out? And the thing is that it's not about like one or two people doing it. It's about being a part of the, like, built into the culture of the full odds community. You know, it's not about like, oh, this person's being overtly like this. You know, a lot of the time the elitism that takes place isn't like, it's not aggressive elitism. It is very passive. It's a lot of exclusion. It's a lot of like, well, this is how this works, and so you don't get to be a part of it, you know, like that kind of thing. Like with the contests, like excluding people for bad reasons, you know. And like another thing, I didn't even talk about this in the video, but I find this wacky goofy. They don't check or verify your shiny unless you get it in a game that has a shiny charm. So if you get one, they have a 4 console limit. If you get one with multi-console, they don't ask you to verify that you only got it while playing 4 consoles. They only verify that you didn't have an advantage if you're playing on a game that you can get a shiny charm. That's crazy. It's like a shaming ritual of like, how dare you play a game where you could be getting a shiny faster? It's like super wacky goofy, you know? And those kinds of things are just established as like normal. So it's like, why calling someone out is going to be like, you cut off the dragon's head and then like 2 more appear, you know? And so, yeah, I didn't want to put that person on blast. It seems like they already receive a lot of criticism for a lot of other things. So not that they don't necessarily deserve it, but show me the minty monkey. Yeah. Discord. Oh. Wow. How does that feel about the Rayman's Legends remake? I haven't seen it. I remember thinking Rayman was cool and wanting him in Smash Bros. When I was younger. Not feet. Perfectly aged game, yet they decided to remake it for some reason. Money. The reason is money. Oh. Not grippers. I just bit my tongue for no reason. I have no idea why. In like the worst spot, in like the back. It might be bleeding. I think we're okay. $33.05 for Amy in the 5. Excuse me. Did we run out of power or something? What's going on? What are we doing? Oh. We actually ran out of power. Goofball over here. Goofy. Gosh. Server delay. Oh, no, I'm just being silly. 3610. That's not 8192. Yeah, it's been a while since somebody got a shiny roll. Darketh, hello. What's up, gamer? Caswell? Caswell? Let me see. Daisy, glad to see me streaming again. I've always been streaming. I never stopped. No, just kidding. I did have to stop and sleep. I'm one of your favorite Pokemon streamers. That's crazy. That's cool though. I appreciate it. Good morning. Nope. What's up? We're just big chilling. I can't believe you faced on Skeldurge, Corsola, and Latios here. That's what I did. And Typhlosion is crazy too. Starter here. Okay. What are we going for? We're going for PANPOUR. Trying to get PANPOUR. Shiny. It's a 1 in 82,000. Every time we get an encounter, 1 in 10 that it's PANPOUR, and then 1 in 8192 that it's shiny. So 1 in 82,000. About. Would you hunt the Lottie in this game at some point? For sure. Yeah, it's reasonable. Is it a roamer or something? Or is it just static? Boons, thank you for the luck. I will hunt basically every legendary in every game and most Pokemon in most games eventually. 1443 for Boons. Hello, Boons. I do appreciate the luck. What's up? Those chances are really high. Yeah. Very big number. That's why we've spent 230 hours on this so far. We've done almost 40,000 encounters. Post game in the dream yard, you chase around the dream yard, then encounter it. Oh, yeah, I'm sure we'll do that if it's accessible. Yeah. Uh, 235 hours. About 236. Okay. I'm gonna watch some actual videos. You keep going to get it eventually. Appreciate it, Daisy. Thank you. Good luck with your videos. You should watch Folding Ideas. Trying to get shiny PANPOUR. 10%. Shaking grass, so the encounters take a while. Yeah. About 500-hour average hunt, and we're at like 230 something. I got Pokemon Black and White version. Or wait, and I think my games are glitched. White version's way too easy. Black version's really hard. There's a lot of police characters. Oh my god, Pete. You're spitting. Pretty nice progress, yeah. I did not expect that. I was like, police characters. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, you get less Poké Dollars in Pokemon Black. You just starting off, on average, you get less Poké Dollars. It's crazy. And then when you have less Poké Dollars, they blame it on your game version. As if you chose to play, you know, the other version. The police chief, wait. The final boss is Drake. He takes all your culture. But here, what happens in blue and green? Wait a minute. Stream I was in had an incredibly bad take the other day. What's up? One of the versions has the same name as my ex. It's the whole reason I hate it. So I feel like Violet? I feel like Violet's more likely than Scarlet. They are both names, though. Legends EA. You look like a Netflix TV show substitute teacher. We take those. You know, I was actually gonna be a teacher. That was what I was gonna go to school for. I ended up not going to school though. Went a different direction, but I was gonna go to school to be a science teacher. Music stopped because the other song ended. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I don't notice for a long time. I'm not doing autoplay either. I'm not doing it. 2550 CO1. Yo, okay, we gotta check it out. It's a design for the classic retired Lego monkey with yellow hands and feet. Oh my god. That's an actual Lego piece. Listen, they got the color a little wrong. Be more teal, but they're very close. Monkey. I was like, I want to hunt koi pole, because I want to get to Ultra Space ASAP. I'm just going to put in Master Balls. Rare candies to avoid grinding. Streamers like, that's cheating. That makes shinies invalid. Yeah, that's just like, that's just more gatekeeping, elitism stuff. Like, people just like people just have to feel better about their own shinies, because I think part of it stems from the fact that shiny hunting is such an easy target to call it a waste of time. Like, of all hobbies, like, it's just like, just has all the right features. Like, it's Pokemon, so it's a children's game, and then shinies don't do anything like beneficial, you know? And so I feel like that criticism comes to them, and then they have to find ways to like then be like, oh well my version is better than this person's version, and their version's worse than that person's version, and like, you know, there's like a hierarchy of like who can criticize who. And it's all out of insecurity. It's just really all out of insecurity. Like, just face the reality that it's all useless, that it's all pointless, and you'll be so much happier. You don't have to worry about my thing's better than your thing. You don't have to worry about any of that, you know? People say stuff that kind of makes you feel like they think that way too, and they don't. It's just a really easy thing to say, you know? Hunt how you want it, you know? But doesn't mean that they feel that way, you know? And people's feelings often inform their decisions. $500 from Amy. All the speedrunners that use the save editor for New Game Plus categories are save editing and cheating. I think, here's the thing, for me, I think if if you're in any way, shape, or form changing something that doesn't directly impact the time commitment of the hunt itself, I think it's entirely irrelevant. You know, like if you used an action replay to put in rare candies or whatever, yeah, of course. Hello. Hello. Do we not have power? All right, we still have power. What are we doing? What's going on? Oh, we're just not getting a patch. Just normally is pretty quick. Yeah, we weren't getting a patch for so long. Sometimes I'll like not be paying attention and I'll like not renew the power. It does tell you when it's over, but sometimes I miss it. Thank you for the luck note. I need it just to get patches, I guess. Shiny Panpour within 10 Googleplex encounters to the Googleplex encounters? Okay. I would not bet against that. That's unfortunate. Okay, I was a little distracted. Attention's back. Attention's back. To nothing. To chat. To nothing chat. Something. Something in the way. I was thinking about something Kurt Cobain said, and he said that Kurt Cobain was like, "Oh, I'm like perfectly straight." He's like, "Oh, I'm not gay at all," but he said that he was so viciously bullied in high school of people calling him gay that he wishes that he was gay to get back at them. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Kind of ahead of his time on that too. Kind of a early ally. For an interesting reason. Okay. Oh, 769 or 7690? Doing a shiny Kirim hunt. Why? Oh, hey, good luck. Are you doing a lock removal? Yeah, I definitely want to do a lock removal in this game once we actually get there. I'm definitely gonna do that. Kirim isn't locked. I'm dumb. I don't know why I thought that was the white one. I'm dumb. Obviously, it's not locked. Ignore me. How long did it take you? I haven't done that one. No, I haven't done that one yet. Yeah. Oh, yeah, just ignore me. I'm being silly. I thought you were talking about Reshiram. I don't know why I got Kyurem and Reshiram mixed up. And Kyurem is shiny locked, so it can't be shiny unless you modify your game to allow it to be shiny. You have to do like a shiny lock removal kind of thing. So I thought you were talking about Reshiram. Yeah, Kyurem is totally shiny huntable. And yeah, we'll do that at some point too. Later on. Good luck though. It's a really good shiny. Monkey. Really good shiny. Kind of a sick Pokemon too. Kyurem Black is my boy though. That's the mango. Get Kyurem Black. Guess we'll have to play Pokemon Black for that. Wait, do you get... No, yeah. Yeah, super cool shiny. Really good. Done a few lock removal hunts. Tapu Koko, Lele, and Ultra Sun, yeah. Reshiram isn't the dragon in Pokemon White. Eh. Bah. Bah. Zekrom, did they flip it? I was just about to ask if they flip it. It's Black Dragon and White and White Dragon and Black. Oh, did they do it on Black and White too? How come Reshiram's on the title screen? Is that on purpose? I love both Kyurems, but to me White sounds out better. It is really good too, yeah. Did you not read the lore? No. I never finished them, so whoops. Yes, but don't remember blah blah Black and White 2. I wonder how many people were like, oh, I'm gonna get this game because I want that one, and then they got the other one. Like one Pro Tag has the other dragon, and then N gives you his. Oh, okay. Black seemed cooler, and then you got the better legendary. There you go, it all worked out. Do you like, wait, do you like Reshiram more? You like Reshiram more? I like Sekrom more. I like Sekrom more. Oh. Frickin'. Manually repel because I hit B. Bone says Zekrom's better. I'm just saying. Outnumbered. Zekrom trying to use it up though, it is good. Yeah. Both of them pretty subtle, but yeah, the green electricity. Yeah. Shiny propeller. I'm just always folding up new shit, aren't I? Will it fly? No, it didn't. Wait, get a better spin on it. Okay, it literally doesn't want to spin. Like, I spin it so hard and it doesn't. No. Zekrom low-key favorite legendary? Okay. Okay. It's probably up there for me. How does the Shiny community feel about people getting them from Pokemon Go? They're early on. Okay, there was a lot of very direct elitism. Now that things have gotten a bit more like cleaned up and kosher, there's not a lot of direct elitism about it because it's like, I don't know. But still a lot of like, oh, you know, that they're just inflating the shiny market, you know, shiny inflation shit, and like, oh, they're just so easy to get, and like, oh, you don't even have to battle them, you just throw balls, and like, you know, kind of shit like that. And like, there's this kind of attitude where like people generalize games like way too hard. Like they'll be like, oh, well, in like Sword and Shield you could get a shiny charm, and like you could do like the outbreak kind of thing, you know, the 500 KO thing, And like you could do this and you could do that and you could do Masuda, and they're like, so if you get a shiny, like in that game, I don't really care about the circumstances. Like you just get shinies in that game too fast. They don't really look at the context of like, oh, if you're doing a random encounter, it takes like a lot of random encounters you have to like soft reset to do because they're like low percentages. So to isolate them, you have to do a soft reset, and it takes, you know, like 70, 80 hours for a random encounter. And then like if you're doing like a random encounter with like a good encounter rate, it still takes like 20 or 25 hours compared to like the 30 hours that average one will take in 8192 game. But because it's 4096, or because there are options to make it faster, people just be like, well, we just get shinies too fast. And so the same thing happens with Go, where there are shinies that are like, if you actually wanted to sit down and get it, it would take you like dozens of hours, if not more, to get it. And you might have to like do something special for it or something like that. And people don't really want to acknowledge that. They're just like, oh, sometimes they give a lot of shinies away really quickly. So, you know, so there's this like general attitude of like, I don't care about anything that came from Pokemon Go, even if it is like interesting. There's a lot of nuance to like Pokemon Go shinies too. Like there's these events that happen, and like some Pokemon you just don't see very often, and like some Pokemon aren't gonna get like boosted rates, and yeah, it's a 1 in 500, but like you just don't see certain Pokemon very often, and like all kinds of stuff like that, you know, but it just doesn't get accounted for. We're doubling our odds of one of us seeing a shiny. Yeah, that's right. And well, so the thing you have to consider too is the duration of the hunt. So your soft resets might be more or less time than mine. So like it depends on if you look at it as I'm shiny hunting with you or you're shiny hunting with me. And that would be our cumulative odds together, right? But also like if someone's doing like a hunt in like Scarlet and Violet with like a bajillion rolls, right? And they're getting a shiny one once every like 10 minutes, right? Then you're not effectively doubling the speed at which someone else would get their shiny, right? You're just getting shinies while they're getting shinies. So it kind of depends on the time commitment of each hunt. This one, it's about 50 hours average per shiny. Per shiny, at least. I would assume that Kyurem's probably like around, if it's a soft reset in those games, like the soft reset's actually pretty long. I would guess it's probably like 60 to 70 hours per shiny. At least in that hunt. Oh, but in white, there's no entry link, right? Or is there? I learned about the 34 rules and regulations of inflation recently. Oh, don't Google that. Shiny Larvesta and Go is far more rare than in-game. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But people don't want to think about it that way. You're like, I got a Shiny Larvesta and Go. And they're just like, oh, well, it's too easy because there's Go. And it's just like, they just refuse to look at the nuance of it. It's the same with newer games. Like, a lot of people just in Gen 5, because the shiny charm exists, they're like, oh, well, any shiny that you get is, like, less valuable in those games. There's a shiny contest going on right now on Shiny Decks where you get half as many points for hunting in Gen 5 as you do in Gens 2, or 2, 3, and 4. And the reason why is they're like, oh, well, like, because you could get a shiny faster with, like, a shiny charm or something, and it's like, okay, with Radar, you could get a shiny faster in Gen 4. Why is it worth double the points? It actually, shiny hunts actually on average in Black and White and Black and White 2, encounters take longer because they made the animations more like lengthy. There's longer animations like this going into the battle animation and them coming on screen and then you throwing out your Pokemon and then the screen shaking depending on the Pokemon that you throw out takes up time, and then the menu and then running from the menu. All of that takes longer. It's like 15 seconds average as opposed to like 11 or 12 seconds in Ruby and Sapphire. Sometimes even longer if you're like in an area like Sandstorm and stuff like that. And there's a lot of that in these games. A lot of shiny hunters dropped out of school in 7th grade. They aren't very smart. That's why they shiny hunt. Wait. Just kidding. Muck backwards at 3 a.m. Come. Okay. All right, I need water and I gotta pee. We'll do a walk away. Big walk away moment. Give me a shaking grass patch, please. Hello? Hello? Do we not have power? Are we not powered up? Bruh. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back. You know this guava berry flavor of Waterloo? I think perhaps I judged you too harshly. It's really good. I'm a guava enjoyer. I didn't know until like we started drinking the guava kombucha, but it's so good. I'd had guava stuff before and I was like, oh, okay, that's all right. But like guava's actually pretty lit. Yeah. Yeah. So with 6 other shinies before Panpour, yeah. That's we're like on the 7th phase, if that makes sense. But yeah. We got 2 Panseers and then 3 Audinos and then Roserade was last. In that order. Well, I mean, Panpour is 10%, so statistically we're likely to see 9 other shinies on average at least before we see a Panpour, so what else? Kind of depends on how you look at it. Like, every time you get a shiny, it's like, oh, that could be Panpour, but it's also like, you know, statistically, we should see a bunch that aren't Panpour before we see Panpour, so. What's your average encounters for your shinies in this hunt? Let's see, 6.5, 250. Right now we're at about 6,000 encounters per shiny on this hunt. We've been like decently lucky. So right now we're at 236 hours, and normally at about 250 hours we would be at 5 phases, and we're at 6 phases now. So we're a little below that with a little bit more, with one more shiny than we would have at that point. So on average our luck has been pretty decent here. Have you ever hunted for Ludwig? Actually, yeah, that was the hunt that we did for Halloween in this game. Got the clip right here. Let me send it to you. It is a Twitch clip. I guess there is a YouTube one, but yeah, this wasn't that long ago. Okay. Hey, pass. People welcome. What is popping? Brand new whip. Just hopped in. Rolling for Rotom. Yeah, we got it pretty quick too. Did I know how long? I'm kind of bad about that. 19 hours. And I think that was like a 35-hour average. So we got it a little under half. I think it was about 3,600 encounters, or roughly around there. So yeah, not too bad. About half odds, basically. Oh wait, no, 1938. A little over, I'm sorry. I miscalculated that. So like about 4,300, 4,200. And then we got Frillish in 2 hours. That's crazy. I forgot about that. $836, yeah. Not the fastest resets. I just want to make sure, Pass. Listen, I have confidence in you, okay? Are you in, wait, are you in Platinum or are you in Diamond or Pearl? Does Diamond or Pearl still do the, like, the previous day? Listen, I have faith in you, but do you get the little part where, like, after you load up your save, where it's like, hey, this is what happened on the previous day? It's like a dialogue, like a journal. Do you get that? Or do you know how to stop it? Like I said, I have faith. If you know this already, I don't want to. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know. I was just making sure because I've seen people do hunts in Platinum, and every time they have the journal dialogue, and it wastes so much time. Yeah, when it's the next day, you have to save again. You have to save before doing the encounter every time. And so when we do that hunt, when we start the game up, we save, and then we do the encounter, and then just reset after that. 2 hours, I need touch luck. You would not believe what happened a week ago, or like a week and a half ago. If you go to my channel 2 or 3 shorts ago, there's a it's not the Safari Zone clips. There's a execute, and then there's a Rhyhorn clip, and then in my shorts, there's another one before that. I would highly recommend going to watch that. It's a once in a lifetime event. Excuse me. Once in a lifetime event, once in a lifetime clip. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. Huge recommend on watching it. It's a little silly. I don't want to spoil anything. You just kind of have to see it for yourself. Second DS, hello gamer, what's up? Yo, Triple. One of us gotta get a shiny. We'll just get shiny Panpour real quick. I'm sorry to take the luck, but we're just gonna get it right now. It was like 5 or so, give or take. I might have been a bit more. I wasn't really super paying attention. I could have gone back and checked, but it was about 5, I think. Because we were like not doing them like encounter. What I was doing is I was looking at an encounter calculator, and then when I was like thinking about something, I would go do an encounter real quick. Because we went down there and we were just like, oh, let's just like show off the shiny Gligar, and it, you know, we showed it off, and then I was just like, oh, we'll do a couple more encounters, like while I'm looking at the encounter table trying to figure out what to do, and then boom. Yeah, so very close together, not quite 100% like back to back, but very close to back to back, so pretty cool. Hello, primary chatter. Okay. 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 $54.34 for Amy. Gotta find another person to stream shiny hunts, quadruple our odds. That's right. Actually, you can you can multi-hunt, but with multiple streams. Just pull up as many streams as you can. Statistically, your odds of seeing a shiny go up very dramatically at that point. Okay. Hear me out. Find someone playing with 8 consoles or more. I think Nora was playing with like 32. I think she might still be online. She's not. John JW is playing 4. He's doing Roamer Entei. Oh no, he's playing 6. He's doing Roamer Entei, and what is that? Oh, Coliseum. Coliseum something. I think it's XD. Wait, what is that? Are those all supposed to be Roamer Entei? Huh? How's that Roamer Entei? It's just like random account. Wait, what? Do you have a random chance to show up if you just keep moving around in the grass? I don't get it. Someone in chat was doing like 45. Yeah, the most I've ever seen is Beetle. Beetle was actually in the video and commented and thought it was funny, which I appreciate. Because Beetle's the only person I knew that played with like 50. I think Beetle's maxed out at 50 now. If I shiny hunt Deoxys Leaf Green, I save when the triangle's red. I think so. I'm pretty sure yes, because I know seeing all the people do the hunt, it's when it's red. You have to do the... No, you don't. No, yeah. You don't have to. Oh, Quagsire. They're hunting... Wait. Oh. No, they're hunting Entei. Not JS. What's the record for most? I think somebody has probably done more like emulating, like somebody... Oh yeah, somebody in chat said they did like 75 and it froze their computer, but like 45 or 50 was okay. But they tried to do 75, but it was just lagging a bit, so kind of ruining the optimization at that point. But I'm sure somebody with like a crazy computer, like Amy has like a NASA computer. Like it's not the world's most up-to-date anymore because it's been a few years, but like I'm pretty sure she could run like probably like 100 on her computer and it'd probably be mostly fine. It's, in terms of physical consoles though, I think Beetle has to be the #1. Pigeon has a lot of consoles and a lot of games, but they're like separate ones. Beetle has like 50 GBAs with like controller mods and stuff like that. So in terms of like the tried and true ultra multi-hunter modern setup, that would be Beetle, I think. Beetle Binky. Rex has 32 GameCubes for Safari Zone. There's Rex with his setup. Pretty elaborate. Yeah, but there's John J. He's doing 4. About this. This person's doing, oh, just single ZA. ZA. And there's like nobody on right now. There's some people that I'm not following. Rhea. Oh, Game Corner. Hey, this person's doing Game Corner. But yeah, John JW. 8,000 people to hunt with us, yo. So at that point, actually, fun fact: if you had 8192 people playing on, you know, each on one console, It's actually, if everyone did one encounter, there's actually only a 62% chance that someone would get a shiny. Fun fact. And that's what we consider average, is hitting that percentage at odds, is hitting that 62%. Statistics are weird like that though. Like, I sometimes think, like, is that what I think it is what we should consider the average, but like, is it? Is hitting odds average? Like, I think it is statistically. Yeah, I mean, it is. That's, if you had 1,000 people do it and you averaged it out, it would be 8192, around there. On-screen chat went away. Oh yeah, it disappears as people, like, yeah, it like goes away after 3 minutes, I think. Everyone soft reset once. One time. For the one. And then, like, if everyone did, like, the search kit, like the 1% search kit hunt, if everyone did, like, one reset, then it would still be, like, a pretty low chance. What? That would be 0.62% chance. Isn't 6.2% at that point? 8,000 people do it. No chance at 1 in 100. No, it would be less than a 1 in. It would be less than 1 in 100 chance. It's less than 100% for shiny. So yeah, it would be that 0.6. It would be the 0.62%. Yeah. 0.62% that someone got a search kit. But if you did 100 encounters, everyone across everybody's consoles, every person did 100, then it would be about a 62% chance that somebody gets a shiny search kit in those 100 encounters. Hey, it's pretty good. It's interesting you bring up the cumulative thing, Phone, because I made that video. I don't know if you saw it or if you're here because of it or what, but a big component of the video is talking about cumulative odds. So, and a lot of people, for some reason, I think it was kind of in bad faith, but they were arguing like, oh, why wouldn't you count like your friend's DS? And it's because like the whole thing that we should care about is like your odds as a player. Like, we should care about your experience, right? Like, if you roll a die at a casino, obviously other people rolling die doesn't affect you. Oh, that is okay. I thought you were bringing up cumulative odds in like an interesting way, and I was like, did you see the video, or did you like just start thinking about that? But yeah. But a lot of people kind of, I think definitely people arguing in bad faith, but they were like, oh, so if I'm hunting and then like my friend's hunting, like it's, oh, then it's not full odds. And it's like, well, it's more about your odds, like you as a player, you know? Yeah. But also, no, I think you were making a good point in that, looking at it collectively, like the odds of everyone, if you have multiple people hunting, the odds of someone getting a shiny certainly is going up, right? Not necessarily your chances, but your chances of being witness to a shiny are increasing, right? Kind of depends on how we group. Kind of depends on how we group everything. Oh, that's good to hear. The video's picking up traction again, by the way. It's been getting a bunch of comments. Like, it's been like pretty slow for a bit. I don't know when it'll hit 100K, but okay. Good. It seems like a lot of people did. More than 9K, so I'm due. Yeah. Luck builds up. If you guys don't know, there's a secret luck meter. And every time you don't get a shiny, the luck meter builds up. Racism. That's a funny way to word it, but yeah, well, I think, well, just a lot of people haven't like been to the full out discords or like in full out streams and stuff. They're kind of like on the outskirts and like in the more welcoming like general shiny hunting discords and stuff like that. And then also I think, and I tried to highlight this in the video, but I think I didn't make it apparent enough. So much of the weirdness and elitism that comes from like the multi-hunting community specifically is very passive, right? It's not like you come into the stream and they're like, I'm better than you. It's like them going like, oh, okay, when you say that you got to speed up shiny, and then being like, oh, okay, you know, like that kind of shit. It's like when you're like, oh, I got a shiny with a shiny charm, they're like, all right, and then someone's like, I got a shiny with 8 consoles, and they're like, yeah, let's go, yo, you know, like it's definitely an interesting group, I'll say that much, when it comes to how quirky a lot of opinions are from Pokemon players. We making any progress? We're getting there, but unfortunately with shiny hunting, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, there's not really any progress making necessarily. Every time you do an encounter and it's not the shiny, you're right where you started, right? It's not like gaining a level in a game. They're from different saves and different hunt, but I transferred it. Luck meter farm, yeah. It's per hunt too. And if you forget to keep track of your encounters, then it doesn't count up. It doesn't keep counting up. So that's why I go over odds all the time, is because I don't keep track of my encounters, and so my luck meter doesn't build up. Yeah. It's actually not real full odds if you count encounters, because then you build up your cumulative luck. So sorry gamers, anybody who counts, not full odds. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to be the one to tell you this, okay? But next video coming up. Is there a way to siphon another hunter's luck? I think if you counted all of their encounters as your encounters mentally, you're like stealing their luck. It's like you're like an energy vampire, like that one guy in that one show. You know what I'm talking about? What we do in the shadows. So don't count my encounters, guys, as your encounters. Using your hands instead of feet might raise your chances too. Ooh, yeah, right. Okay, I gotta guess reposition. Okay. Hands users aren't full odds because it's too easy. That one guy in that one show. You know what I'm talking about? There's like no shows with energy vampires. That's like probably that's one of 7 shows with energy vampires. I stream on Twitch. Yeah, that's where I've been streaming most of the time. I've been streaming. I started on YouTube not too long ago, just for some additional chat. Doing full odds gets lonely sometimes. Sometimes chat gets a little slow. I like it that way sometimes too. Don't get me wrong. Part of why I like shiny hunting is that it's like, sometimes you just have to like take a moment and just like not be really doing anything eventful simulating. We were talking about this yesterday. I think shiny hunting is a great hobby for if you like feel overwhelmed with like how stimulating the world is. Like if you're like on short form content all the time and you're on like Instagram scrolling and on Twitter scrolling and just like getting engagement baited and rage baited and just like everything, companies are like commercial this, add that, explosion, rainbow explosion, you know, and you just feel like burned out from it. I think shiny hunting can be a great way to like feel like you're working towards something, you know, but it's not like, it becomes very autopilot very quickly and you don't think about it, and so you just end up kind of just being alone with your thoughts to a certain degree. I like having those moments, but I also like having people to talk to. So. Same name, yep, Wretched Pokemon. Wretched PKMN. The link is also in my bio on YouTube, and it's also in the description of this stream, if you open the description. Have you played Saddle recently? Not in a few days. How do you do the types? If I can figure out how to do the types, maybe I'll do it. Because I feel like we kind of did what we wanted to do. I don't really want to do the sub 300 stat stuff. And it's not that I don't want to, like, get better at knowing stats. But, like, knowing lowest stat is kind of useless unless it's speed. You know, in, like, all contexts. And so, like, I just don't really need that useless knowledge. And so I don't feel super compelled to do low stats. How do you do the type? Can you do type? Form filter. Oh, here's the type filter. Oh, here. Okay. Wait, so 600 base stat total. Oh, let's do it. Let's do some stattle, y'all. It's close to end of stream. I don't want to go too extra late, but no, let's do some stattle. Let's do some stattle. Stattle for fun. Okay, I'm going to put it on both platforms. Give me a second. All right. So, add source. Boop. I really need to make a stattle overlay, but wait, for real. Stattle.fun. And I'll pop a new per default one. All right. And then let's get it on YouTube too. Boop. 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 That's like as big as I can get it without it. I feel like that's okay. Okay, we're gonna do normal type. Do we have normal type selected? And we're just gonna do 600 BST on normal types. Let's try that. Is that one like kind of hard mode? Isn't that kind of hard mode? Well, let's see. Let's see how hard it is. Oh my god, it's fucking hard mode. This is actually hard mode. Shit. I speed 85. Oh wow, that was definitely the best one. Okay, and we're trying to get 600, so we need 100 average in each stat. Average. Ooh, okay. I think your attack's okay. I think your special attack's bad. I think your defense and special defense are probably pretty low. Your HP is probably okay. We have some big hitters on HP, so we really should save HP. I'm gonna go attack. I think attacks is the best stat here. Yeah, 70. Okay, and then ooh, I think I actually might have to choose your HP. I think your defense is okay too. Your special attack's definitely not good. Your special defense, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go defense, 65. That was the right choice. Oh, special defense would have been good too. I think I probably would have clicked special defense here because it's harder to find than defense. Ooh. Do I save HP just to see? Because we're very below, like, we're like way below where we should be right now. I think I'm gonna click HP, 90, and then 75. Okay, that was the best choice. Okay, we need 150. We need 150. Oh my god, that's not gonna help. Yeah, okay. Well, we need 240 special attack. Okay. This one might be really fucking hard to get 500. I don't know that we should do normal first. Like, let's try one more. Okay. Stalin, I think, really good HP and then good defense and special defense. I think I'm gonna take defense here. 90. I am okay with not taking the attack because there can be bigger attack hitters. I'm okay with taking the sacrifice on defense. Ooh, baby roll. I think you're slow. I think you have really good HP though, doesn't he? Doesn't he have good HP? Is this special defense good? His attack's probably not great, right? Do I click HP? I think I click HP. 79. Honestly, that's probably the best one to click here. It's worse than I thought. Oh, is your special attack? Is what we click? Oh, this is when he's not Terra'd? Oh, that sucks. 85 special defense. Well, now we know what to click. Okay. I think he actually has good special defense, if I remember correctly. 96, yeah. 96. And then 100 HP, not bad. Okay, I gotta remember that. Ooh, I gotta click your attack here. And then see what we get for speed. We weren't making it, gamers. We weren't making it. 510 was the max anyways. Okay, I'm gonna try one more normal, but I think this is like super hard mode. Like, oh my god, skitty. There's just so many stage ones, I feel like. I feel like the only thing... I feel like I have to click special defense here. Yeah, I think everything sucks. I guess I could have clicked HP or speed, but... Like... Ooh, this guy has good HP, right? big chunky HP at 110. Okay, I swear if we get Blissey, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, this thing actually has okay attack, right? He has like the horn drill kind of attack thing, right? That. Is like the horn drill attack. I think I have to click attack here. 100. Yeah, that's our best option. Happiny, HP would be great to click here, and special defense would be great to click here. Like literally, we're getting destroyed here. I think, yeah, it's 30 speed was our best option there. This is so hard. Oh my god! And then we get this. Its speed actually isn't bad. We would need 200 defense. Oh, that's 200 defense. Okay. Normal 533 is possible, but like, man, this one sucks. Let's try fighting. Let's try fighting. Okay, so attack. These are going to be very attack heavy. I think fighting's honestly like kind of messed up too. I think I have to. I think he's not very fast. I think I have to click attack here. Like I don't think he has any other very high stats. Yeah, low stats ever. I would have chosen HP though because we have so many attack stats with fighting. But let's see what we can do. Ooh, your special attack is really good, and you're pretty fast too. Do I want to take your special attack because we're just not going to get any special attackers, or do I want to click speed? I think your special attack's higher than your speed. I think it's like 134, and speed's like 110, 115. 116. Okay, and then 120 for the special attack. Attack obviously would have been nice here, but that's fine. Ooh, okay. I don't think you're very fast, and I don't think your HP is great. And I think I click special defense or defense. I know in Annihilate has good special defense, but I don't know if this does. I'm gonna click defense. Ooh, special defense actually was the way. I should have really clicked speed though. I didn't think he was that fast because like Annihilate's like 90 speed. Oh, Mega Staraptor. I think speed is my only option here. Yeah, 110. Okay. We're not, we could make it here. We just need a good HP. Ooh, this is not good HP. Special defense though, 80. Okay. We need some crazy HP here. No, that's not going to do it. 611 was possible. I needed to click special defense on this. See, like that's why you need to save the attack for like, what should I have clicked attack on? This, see, you have to save attack for like these stupid big hitters. So, but like, I don't think I should have, like, HP would have been good on him. Like, I think I click HP here. Like, actually, his defense or HP? I don't remember what's higher. Is it your defense? Probably defense, right? 95 and then 105. I'll take that. Yeah, 140 attack, though. I probably should have actually taken that. This has good HP, though. 120, yeah. 125 attack, but we could still get a really big hitter. Ooh, I think your special defense is pretty good. 50, 85. That's the worst thing I could have clicked. But I guess speed or special attack would have been okay. I would rather not click attack on this, like, honestly, because we could get something with, like, crazy attack. This is not very fast. Is he a physical or special? Is Clanger's Soul physical? I think it's physical, right? He's not special. I think we click attack. Do we click attack? Does he click Dragon Pulse or does he click Dragon Claw? What else does he click? I feel like he clicks, like, Earthquake. Attack? 110, okay, okay. Well, we kind of had to do that. We didn't have a choice. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks ass. Ooh, and then speed. Oh, okay. 515 was possible. We would have clicked 140 on this for the attack. Well, now I know his attack's big, so. Okay. I think defense. Do we just sacrifice? Like, is this pretty fast? Is that what we found? 65. Okay, we'll take that speed. Take 65 speed. Ooh, okay. You're like 130 attack. I think you're a physical attacker. I don't know what other stats you have other than attack. I think I just honestly don't know what to click here. 125 for attack. I think that's the best we can do. I honestly, looking at this now, I would have taken defense HP or special defense, but ooh, okay, you're special attacker. I think you have very high special attack. This is a good hit. Yeah, 129. I thought he would have had higher attack, honestly. HP is not bad take. Defense, special defense. Just this guy just overall is like not bad picks. Ooh, okay, we were far ahead and now this kind of sucks. Like I'm gonna click defense because I don't know. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure what was higher between these two, and they're equal. HP's bad. I almost clicked HP, though. I wouldn't have known. Ooh, okay. I think your HP is not terrible. It's like 88 or something. 76. Okay, that was our best option. We need 150 special defense. Come on. Not that bad. 597 was max. Fighting's kind of hard mode, too. We haven't even gotten a possible 600. Okay. We just need to get some good luck. Ooh, this thing, I think is it an attacker or special attacker? I don't remember. Is it a special attacker or physical attacker? I think special. Is it special or physical? Oh, wait, its speed is crazy, though. We click its speed. 151, and it is a special attacker. 164. Okay, definitely should have taken the special attack, but not that big of a deal. We could get another special attacker. Okay, this thing's attack is wonky. 130, not as high as I thought. I thought it was higher. Okay. I think your special defense is really good, isn't it? Isn't his special defense really good? Mega Glade? 115. That's, wow, we are ahead. We are so far ahead. Oh, this thing's defense, and I think its HP is pretty good too. Do we click HP or defense? I'm not sure. I'm going to click HP on this. 107, 139 defense. I did not think it was that high. Damn, we would have been in with that, but I think we're in. I think it's hard to mess this up. Special attack, we're there. We're there, baby. But this one could have been a big hitter. This one, 789. Okay, but we got a 702. Not bad. We got pretty close. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then flying. I really don't want to do flying. I think poison is interesting. Let's try poison. Flying would be hard to mess with. Ooh, this thing, is this thing a physical attacker? It has like a physical attack, right? That it does, like that it clicks. It's like spine arm or something. 100. Okay, not great. I thought it would have some higher stats somewhere, but okay. Don't like to get rid of attack that early, but ooh, this thing's pretty slow. I think pretty bulky. I think I'm gonna click defense here. 63. That was our highest stat to click. Okay. Venomoth. I don't know what this is. This a special attacker? I think it's not very fast. It's like 80 speed. It might have good special defense. I think it's like 95 special defense. And they're probably mid HP. Let's click special defense. 75. Ooh, and then 90 special attack and speed. My bad. My bad. I clicked the third worst option. Second worst? Ooh, I think I have to click HP here. Yeah. I'm not going to click that special attack. It's too low. This is better for special. It's pretty fast. I think speed. 77. Okay. And then special attack on this, not bad, not bad. We could have gotten 527, we got 510, not bad. Not a great set of rolls either, though. What does this thing do? He's not a physical attacker, and I don't. Is he a special attacker? I think he's like he has a big head, so he's a special attacker. I really don't know much about this guy. I'm gonna click special attack and yellow 130. Okay, 106 speed. We know now. 90 special defense. We got that in the dome. Okay. You have crazy special defense. We love your special defense. You have pretty good HP. Wait, is it his defense or special defense? I don't know now. Is it his defense? Yeah, big head equals special. I have high special attack. Look at my head. Look how big it is. Look how big my forehead is. This is not, there's no balding. I have perfect hairline. This is just my head. From my big brain. That's why I'm psychic. I don't remember if it's his special defense or his defense that's giant. I'm going to click special defense. It is his special defense that's giant. Thank you. And then 100 speed. Not bad. 100 speed, not bad. Ooh, you're pretty fast. I think 108 speed or something like that. 90. Okay, you're not as fast as I thought. Not as fast as I thought, but still not bad. We're doing really good. Oh, we want your special defense, dude. Oh my God. His special defense like 1 billion. I think his defense is probably okay. I don't want to take HP on a mega, so I'll click 105 on the defense. Okay, and then 65 HP. Dodged a bullet. And your HP. Oh my God, we need 55 attack. Please don't screw me over here. 55 attack. We got it. We got it. 82. We did it. Close to max. Close to max. So I would have clicked special attack on this instead of special, and I would have clicked this speed, and then this thing special defense. Yeah, and then HP on this defense on this, and then attack. Okay, so big mix-up, but not a huge increase. We did it. You know, big head. Look how big its head is. Special attack. That's what we should have clicked. We should have known that its head is bigger than this. So, okay, cool. We'll do one more. Let's do rock. We do rock. Oh, ground. I'm sorry, ground. Oh, it's Pat. It's the thumb. It's Deep Pocket Monster's thumb. I think speed here is like 70, 95. Way better than I thought. And attacks, yeah, because like Dugtrio's speed is 110, and so this is not that much slower. And then Dugtrio's attack is like 90, so this attack's the next best stat. Ooh, okay, we're getting some not great ones here, but we got defense. I think is pretty good. 48. Yeah, okay. I'll take that over the attack because we can get some big hitters with attack. This is a ground type. I don't know what to click. I don't know what it has. It evolves into Wish Cash, which I think has decent HP and like defenses. We click special defense. That's HP would have been slightly better. Ooh, okay. I think we have to click your attack here. I think it's like 130, 112. Not as good as I thought. Not as good as I thought. 90 HP might have been worth taking here because we could get a big hitter with attack. Like, this is not bad attack. I think you have like 90 HP. You get okay, special attack like 80. I'm going to click special attack here. 80, 80. Okay. And then HP on this. Okay. 525 was possible. We weren't that far off, but kind of a hard set to work with. Let's see if we get something better here. Gastron, I know you have good defenses and then your HP is a little bit lower. I think its defenses are like 108 each. And then his HP is like 50, I think, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to click special defense here. 82. Oh, wow. I thought its stats were way more wonky. 111 HP. I got this mixed up with something else. I'm not bad, though. 82 could have been worse. Special attack was okay, but probably definitely should have taken HP. Ooh, okay. I think you have good defense. I think your attack's pretty good, like 120 attack or something. I'm going to click your defense here. 105. Oh, only 109 attack. I thought it was higher. Ooh, okay, you're like a fast Spore Pokemon, but then you can't click Spore? Is that like the whole thing? Like it gets Spore, but it's like, do I click Speed here just because I know that like they gave it an ability to cripple it because it knows Spore? 100, that was the stat. Oh, it's the same stats as freaking Tentacruel. It's the same one because it's like a convergent evolution. Oh, that screws us over. I'm gonna click HP on this. Like, I know attack's gonna be higher, but we could get a big hitter with attack like Garchomp like this, 130 and then 152 special attack. That's not 152. Oh, we could have gotten 600 here. So I needed to click special attack on this and then attack on this. Okay, special defense on this. Defense on this 90 and then 102 speed and then 108 HP. That was totally feasible, I think, to do, but I didn't know about this, and then that just kind of threw me off, I think. And clicking attack on this, a little unintuitive with 109, but yeah. I think sometimes hoping that you'll get a higher stat is like the better strat, but then like it just doesn't work out that way. What do you have? I don't even know what this does. Defense? Like, yeah, that was our highest stat. Okay, we have a big HP stat here, and I think big attack, big HP. Do I click HP here or do I click attack? I think I click, because I don't think it has as much HP as complete form. Do I click attack? I think I click attack here. I should have clicked HP, actually. I should have trusted my instincts. It wasn't as high as I thought it was going to be, though. This has like low stats across the board, like nothing great anywhere. I'm going to click special attack. I thought that it's like a special attacker in most gens. Interesting. I guess because of sheer force, or is that Nidoking? Well, HP would have been the better stat or special defense. We might have screwed ourselves over. Oh, now we can't click defense here. I think your HP is okay. 90. Okay. Not bad. Ooh, speed. Okay. 90. We got Pat again. Own special defense. Not going to be great here. Oof. Yeah, we couldn't have even got... I thought this would be a more than 600 we could have gotten. So special defense on this instead, and then defense on this. And then special attack on this. Okay. And then 120 attack on this. Yeah, but we clicked attack on this, so... Hard to get this score on this one, actually. And then HP on you. Yeah. Okay. This one's actually hard. Okay, I know you have really good defense. And, like, decent HP. I think defense is not as good as I thought it was going to be. Your HP is way better. Okay, I know now. 105. Ooh. Okay, everything kind of sucks on you. I guess your attack... 95. That was our best choice by far. Yeah, work with what we got. Ooh, I don't think you have great stats anywhere here left. Like, your attack and your defense are good. I'm gonna click HP. 72. Okay, that was best stat, technically. Bruh. Oh my god. He has, like, all three of these stats suck, and all three of these stats are, like, decent. I mean, special defense 95. Not as bad as I thought. I kind of had given up. Your special attack is, I think, your speed's not great. It's like 100. Your special attack's not great either. 150. Never mind. Never mind. We could actually get it here if we get something fast. I mean, fast ground type. No, that's not it. We could have easily gotten 721 because of this fat defense stat, though. But, like, knowing that we were going to hit this for defense is, like, so... Like, not clicking defense on any of these defensive Pokemon is, like, come on. I probably would have clicked defense on Graveler every time. Yeah, and then I probably... Yeah, so never would anybody have ever clicked defense on this because it would have been taken already. I think your attack's really good, and your speed's bad, your defense is good. I think I'm going to take defense here. 131. Oh, actually, that was the right choice, because attack slot's still open. 115 HP may be worth taking, too. Anaconda. Ooh. I don't know what to click for you. I don't think attack HP? I think that's probably the best choice. Yeah, leave the attack stat open for big hitters. Okay, yeah, like Wooper, you know. Special defense? Yeah, nothing was going to be good here. I guess your attack, like... This one's a wrap. Oh my god. Both these stats are bad, yeah. Yeesh. 39. Yeah, 512 was best here. So, we got pretty unlucky with that too. Your HP's big, your attack is big. And your defense is big. I think attack, 140. That's the one. HP actually would have been the better choice, but I didn't know it was that high, 130. Ooh, okay, your defense is huge. 120. Cool. It having 106 speed doesn't make sense to me, but I guess it's like turns into a wheel or something. That hurts. That hurts. I think your special attack's bad. Your special defense might be okay, and your HP might be okay. I think HP probably best. Yeah, that was our best choice there. Ooh, okay. You are pretty fast. Your special attack is not great, I don't think. Do you like clicking Earth Power? Is your special attack actually worth taking, or is your speed worth taking? I think it's like 105 speed or something. 101. Yeah, 115 special attack definitely more worth taking though. I didn't know it was that high. Ooh, special defense. 100, not bad. Okay, we can hit this. We need a big special attacker. Come on. Oh my god. I saw him flash by and I was like, no way. We could have gotten 615, but what we would need to click HP here and then click attack on all the way over here. Click attack on this instead of attack on this. And click special attack on this. Come on. Come on. All right, last one. Last one. Oh, okay. I'm clicking HP here. I guess I should have clicked defense, but there's so many big defensive Pokemon here. Your attack's 109 and your defense is 102. I think it was. I'm going to take your defense, actually. 105. Yeah, I'd rather take your defense there for sure. Ooh, and I think I have to click your attack. It's not very high, but 107. Oh, that's better than I thought. I could sit down and remember all these. I think your special attack's okay. 85, yeah. Ooh, special one. And then speed. 474. Okay, last one. Actual last one. Serious business last one. I feel like we're getting some bad rolls here. Okay, we're taking your defense. Nice. And, oh, we're taking your attack. This thing, 145. Beefy. Where's the beef? Ooh, okay. I think we click your special defense. If that was the choice. Oh, this thing doesn't have very high special attack. I think its HP isn't great either. 70. 145 special attack. Okay. Hey, what's up, Walk? Wonky Slunch. Okay, your speed's bad, but your HP's good. Okay, we need... Oh, guys, we need 29 speed. Can we hit a less than 29 speed, like, just for the memes? Nope. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got max score. Hey, we got max score, too. I'll take it. We take those. Good way to end on the staddle. Good way to end the staddle. All right. Okay. Just boop. And then boop. And then boop. 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 Did you ever get any shinies this week or last week when you're hunting? Yeah, so on Saturday, we got Execute. And shorts up on my channel. If you want to see that, we did get Execute and we caught it. Last week on Wednesday, we also saw a Rhyhorn in the Safari Zone, but that ran away. It ran away. Okay. 863 for edge. How often does the sprite board wipe? So when we get the shiny that we're looking for, it wipes. The only exception is if someone redeems a sprite the day that we get the shiny, it carries over into the next overlay. So basically the longer a time commitment for a shiny hunt, and it's until we get the target, not a random shiny. So in this hunt, if we get something that isn't Panpour, it doesn't clear. It only clears when we get the shiny that we wanted, and I changed the overlay. I changed the background and everything like that. And we go to a new hunt, then it changes. But if you redeem it on the day of, like, that I get a shiny, I do carry it over. I got distracted by work. Alright, now we can just get Panpour. Let's just get it real quick. That way next stream, we're starting fresh. New hunt. Go lurk. I don't want to get all the ghosts in this game too quickly. But like, I really want go lurk. So we could go for like Conkeldurr. I do want Conkeldurr. One of the ones from the line, whatever. That one we already have access to, and it's in like the sewers, I think. And we could look and see if there's any better options, but I think there's like a pretty good repel trick to get close to 100%. Of Girder. Golurk shiny, insanely good. And Golurk as a Pokemon, great. But the shiny, next level. Top 10 shinies. Top 10 Pokemon? For me. I was trying to make it work in comp. Yeah, unfortunately a little lacking on that side, but worth a try. But now, hey, hear me out. Mega Evolution, Unseen Fist, like, you got some stuff going on. Like 160 attack or something on the Mega too. Like, $159. I was very close. 159. And then 105 on the defenses, 89 HP, pretty bulky. Not bad. Like, I had some insane Chinese. Yeah, I agree. I just think, for me, the Gen 5 Dex is the best Dex I think they've done overall. I think there are more hits than any other gen and less misses than any other gen. And then the shinies on top of that are just like, come on. It's like, I don't even like some of the Pokemon, but I want to hunt them because they have good shinies, you know? I was like, speak your truth, but I don't mind Gen 6s though. We were looking at the Dexes and my least favorite was Gen 4, even though I really like Gen 4 and I think it gets a lot of hate. And there's some banger Pokemon that I'm a fan of, but like there's just more misses and more like and so few like yes Pokemon. And so much of the Dex is like evolutions of Pokemon from previous gens, and then there's like a bunch of legendaries, and a lot of them aren't amazing, you know. And I mean, I like most of the legendaries, but some of them are misses, or like miss. Like, look, if there are any Yuxi enjoyers, like, I think you live your best life, but Mesprit, all right. As of, okay, all right, I get it. I got it. Lake Trio's like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah, good taste. What can I say? Good stat spreads too. Yeah, kind of like wise distribution of stats without like min-maxing, you know, without too much ridiculous min-maxing. Like, sure, there's some Pokemon with some like big stats and some smaller other stats, but like it's mostly pretty balanced. And like where the stats are good versus bad, or like in a very thoughtful way too. So I think competitively Gen 5 is like a well-made generation. Now I think unfortunately Gen 5 OU sits in a bit of chaos because of just like how people want it to be. Like there's some Pokemon that are just like, oh, this is so broken, but like there's this other broken Pokemon, so like that kind of keeps it in check, so it's allowed. But then it ends up being that there's like 3 or 4 Pokemon that should probably be banned that don't get banned because they're like, oh, well, they counter each other, you know. It's kind of like having like 5 Snorlaxes from Gen 2 in a game, and like they're stronger than Snorlax was individually, but they're all like balanced enough when they're in the same metagame. I think it's like Keldeo, Latios, and like there's a couple others. But consequently, like there's just a few Pokemon that are too strong, and it makes the metagame really chaotic. And then Weather and Sleep are just like just a little silly. Monkey. Too, and that gives it a worse name than it should have, because I think there's a lot of interesting stuff that can happen in Gen 5 competitive, but it's overshadowed by like Rain's broken, permanent Rain, Politoed's here, Politoed's bringing in Keldeo, Keldeo's coming in to one-shot everything, like it's like, oh, Latios is taking the special hits. No Soul Dew, so it's okay. Latios is taking the water attacks and the fighting attacks. What's Keldeo gonna click? Electro, there you go. New meta. Well, gamers, it is time to go. It is time to go. We're gonna raid somebody on Twitch. See who we got. Deceptix is playing Borderlands 1 and I have to raid him. Because he's playing Borderlands 1. Might not be your guys' thing, but he's speedrunning. He's one of the best speedrunners of Borderlands. So we gotta do it. Gamers, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you for chatting, chilling, lurking, whatever you were doing. We'll be back tomorrow for Chansey. Okay, Chansey Safari Zone. Don't miss it. And yeah. Say hi to Deceptix for me. Did I spell his name right? Yeah, okay. And last one here, last one. Yeah, thank you guys for chilling. I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Later, gamers. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.